what I am.
What I'm saying is, what is does not exist.
Does what I know exist? But if I want to build a house, I'll have to know what I know.
Don't. These are two different things.
All right. Then the straight question to you then is, leaving all these other people out, is the state that you talk about, that you are, or I use the word and you're going to jump on me. I mean, is it a light?
None of those
words. No, I know.
I really don't know.
I'm with you on that. I know.
I really don't know. This is not a modest statement that I'm making.
I know.
Because it's a movement. You are freezing those frames.
I am.
That's all it can do. It becomes static there.
But what I'm getting at is one guy called Krishnamurti, and people all become serious. Another guy called Rajneesh, and everybody becomes this sort of way.
Well, they're like two singers there.
I know they're like two singers there, but they turn out to be a kind of reality for that sweeps across the world.
Yeah, but you watch any of those rock and roll and pop music, millions of people there. So they are two different.
But this is really what most people's lives are.
Yeah, but they claim that it is something different.
I know.
Baseless, that's all that I'm saying. Actually, whether I talk to one person or 10,000 persons, it is the same.
Of course.
It's no different. If I expect something to happen as a result of this conversation, then it becomes...
Can I confirm what you were saying? Can I confirm what you're saying? In 1938, I represented Australia at the World Youth Congress in Poughkeepsie. And after I was sent down by a marvelous woman called Harry Flanagan to the charge of Roosevelt's thing of the theatre in New York. You might know Harry Flanagan.
No.
She lived at Poughkeepsie. A wonderful woman. And she was a red-headed Irish American. A remarkable woman. And we got a very big story that I won't tell. I was invited to her house because I'd come from Australia and the meeting was going to be in New York. The opening of the Congress was not going to be in Poughkeepsie, but in New York, so I had a big international thing. And LaGuardia was going to open it, but I had turned up. I didn't know about this. I'd gone through Canada and gone all the way down, and I arrived there the day before to begin. Like it was going to open tomorrow morning in New York. So come home and have some lunch, and I stay and I talk with her during the afternoon. She gives me a card which led me to every theatre in New York, because in 1938 the Depression was not over, nothing was over. You know, the CCC or whatever it was.
1938, you were visiting New York.
I think it's, I know, but the train is the carriage that dropped off the back of the train and left somewhere there. It might come again. This weekend that was open.
You are deserting us this weekend. I'm leaving on Monday. By this time, what time is it now?
It's 12.
12 o'clock.
You'll be in
You'll be in Queensland.
No, 12:30.
Me too.
12:30.
Tell me, if you would, then about this program on the Sunday night. It's 10 to 12.
10 to 12, there is the room 12, I think that is the program.
I'd be very grateful just so I'll tell a few people about it so they can get on to it.
This is the one. The news bulletins will be there, updates in between. It starts with the news bulletin at 10 o'clock. This one will.
I've got news at 10 o'clock.
Yeah. And after that.
Then 10:05 is the listening room.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Shut that down, the listening room, so please come here.
Radio National 576, it says.
Does it say who the interviewer is? No?
Radio National 576. 10 o'clock news after that. The listening room, 12 Radio Australia overnight.
10:05, yes, 10:05, listening room.
Radio Australia overnight. They have every day.
It's Radio Australia.
Yes.
Not ABC.
Yes, it is ABC. What's the difference? I don't
How
know.
did you say radio?
Anyway, there is something.
Where did you get the word Radio Australia from?
Yes.
No, I think that's Radio Australia overnight. That means Radio Australia going on at that time. Radio
Yes,
Australia.
every day it's called Radio Australia after 12, after 10.
That's right. That's broadcasting to all that issue.
National. Huh?
That's, Radio Australia is broadcasting to the world.
That is how many people listened to my interview
That's
at
right.
Collins.
Yes.
In Rajaghat,
Yes, that's right.
They even commented about
Yes, that's
the
right.
interview in some newspapers in India.
That's right. As a matter of fact, Radio Australia has a very large listening audience in India and in China.
Yeah.
Incredibly large, and far bigger than the Voice of America. And one of the reasons, it's not a comparison there, but one of them, they're only getting angle news. But in Australia, well, we have no particular, you can't put an angle in things too much. But Radio Australia never did, you see. It was independent, a bit like the BBC.
Yes.
Well, the BBC is putting the British point of view.
Overseas also they have programs. That's where they wanted me.
Yeah, that's right.
BBC Overseas. 25 million people listen to that program. It came to BBC Overseas program.
Yes.
That's where Mahesh announced the book.
That's from London.
Yeah,
Everybody listened to that everywhere.
yes, yes, and it gets picked
That's
up.
what Eugene Wagner told me. He heard my interview in Benares.
Yes.
It's in Rajaghat. He was there in Rajaghat.
Just listening to the radio.
Yeah,
You happen
radio.
to hear it.
Yeah.
Who was this?
Some American who happened to be there in India.
Hey, do you know anything about the chapters now, the head of the Rajaghat school?
I don't know. I haven't.
Raja, isn't it?
I don't know. I haven't had any contact with the Theosophical Society or Krishnamurti people after 50. Even before I was always Krishnamurti's organization, I was on periphery. I was never involved with except my personal encounter towards the end of my listening to him.
What did you say? What did you mean by personal encounter?
I never met and talked to him like this personally.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I met him a few times as a little boy and stuff, but actually I started listening to him in 1947. I met him that day along with Madhvacharya, all these people, and you won't believe that the way he talked that morning. He arrived late in the night. We all went to the station to the train was late that day, so we went to the station. Next morning, we all went there. Many of his good friends, I happened to be with them. I could Bharati also. He talked for 1 hour. He talked as if he would transform the whole country. Boy, it was really something. Yeah.
What do you think that is?
He always had this manic depressive state. All the teachers are Everybody, all the saints are man-depressive individuals to use the psychological job to share something, to help people out. And now these do-gooders hide.
But when you
It's a chemical disturbance in the body.
yeah, but when you
This conversation is not to help you, but you see, the certainty that I have is that you don't need help at all.
I'm certain
That is the certainty that is here. I am all the time telling you what stands in the way of trying to, because what we are trying to do is, there is nothing to understand. Nothing to understand.
Then what are you doing?
Telling you that there is nothing there to understand, and that is not the instrument. What's going on is not the instrument to understand anything.
Perfect.
And there is no other way of understanding anything. And if this understanding dawns
I
on
don't
you,
want understanding though.
no, you are just saying the movement there has not given up.
That's right.
Yeah, it cannot give up.
Then what is that movement that can't give up?
It is a past. It is survival. Through understanding, it can maintain its continuity. That is the understanding that
It's the continuity.
yeah, that is what it is interested in. Through this understanding, it will not